Are you in the real estate business and find yourself bogged down with tasks that keep you from focusing on what truly matters, like closing deals and growing your business? Well, we have the perfect solution for you. Meet REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants. These are not just any virtual assistants. They are professionally trained, monitored, and managed to get the job done, allowing you to accelerate your business to new heights. Imagine having a dedicated assistant taking care of the things you either don't want to or don't have the time to do. Sounds like a dream, right? Here's what they can do for you. 1. Call or text prospects. Yes, they will do the prospecting for you, be it cold calling or texting, saving you a ton of time. 2. Gauge prospects for interest. They will contact and vet your entire list, identifying the prospects most likely to convert into customers. 3. Provide detailed lead information for follow-up. Once they've pinpoint likely customers, you get notified in real time, allowing you to follow up immediately and close more deals. That's not all. These virtual assistants are real estate specialists with experience spanning real estate investors, property management companies, brokers, agents, and service providers. They are driven by core values of integrity, preparedness, stellar customer service, and a dedication to growth and learning daily. So why wait? Let the REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants be the backbone of your business, helping you scale and grow with meticulous attention to detail. Remember, with REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants, you're not just hiring help. You're building a culture rooted in mission and goal setting, a culture that stands tall on professionalism and a strong focus on customer service. REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants, your partner in achieving your business needs and goals. To get started with REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants today, visit moneyisfunnyshow.com/VA. That's moneyisfunnyshow.com/VA. It's time to take the leap towards a more prosperous business. REI World Solutions Virtual Assistants.
Are you a real estate investor looking for that perfect financial partner to fuel your property ventures? Or perhaps you're a lender eager to dive into a lucrative investment opportunity? Well, I have some exciting news for you. Introducing the United States Real Estate Investor Lending Program, the dynamic platform that bridges the gap between real estate investors and a network of private and hard money lenders, creating a win-win for everyone involved. Here's what you can look forward to. For investors, 1. Capital fuel. Get essential funding you need to make your property ventures a roaring success. 2. Financial partnership. Forge vital business relationships and step up your financial freedom game. For lenders, 1. Diversified investment portfolio. Lending to real estate investors not only diversifies your investment portfolio, but also potentially increases your overall returns while reducing risk. 2. Attractive returns. Enjoy higher interest rates compared to traditional lending options, giving you the potential for significant returns on your investment. 3. Access to qualified borrowers. Save time and effort in finding and vetting real estate investors. The platform connects you with a network of dedicated and experienced investors, increasing the likelihood of successful ventures. So, whether you're looking to request a deal funding or offer funding solutions as a lending partner, the United States Real Estate Investor Lending Program is your gateway to the world of opportunity and rewards delivered right to your email inbox. Ready to embark on a more prosperous real estate investing journey? Get started now. Visit moneyisfunnyshow.com/lending. That is moneyisfunnyshow.com/lending. Take your first step to a bigger bottom line with United States Real Estate Investor Lending. That is United States Real Estate Investor Lending.
Universe. Media. Network. 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 Network.
Welcome to Money is Funny, where we have a relaxed but important conversation about money and life and how we can make the best decisions with both. I'm Michael Anthony.
I'm Armond Croom.
He's a financial advisor. And today's topic is talking about spender and saver, identifying which are you in the relationship. Are you the dreamer, or as Armond like to say, the dream killer? Which will show you yet money is funny. Armond. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
What's going on, baby? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a certified dream killer. That is what I do. I take pride in it.
Okay, so have you always been the dream killer in your whole life?
I have been the dream killer. I was the dude that used to get allowance as a kid and save my $2 for ages. Like I built-in saver from the get-go. Like I did not want to spend nothing built like this. My dad used to call me militant midget. Okay, that's just.
Hey, I don't know if you can say the N word. We try to get canceled the first episode. But I see that you would save all your money once you would get it. So you've had Christmases, birthdays, everything saved up as a young child, and now as a young adult, you're a little miser then, and you're a big miser now. So
exactly, and I'm sure my wife sees me as like this little ninja with the lips going, dream killer. That is what I do. Constantly, just come in.
You're also the dream killer. So how was the dream killer's weekend with it being Mother's Day, and that your wife is a mother a few times over? So real quick. Let me give you some numbers real quick before we get into it. So for the people that just don't know, Mother's Day had just passed, and I had looked online, and it said this year, U.S. 84% of U.S. adults expected to celebrate Mother's Day, and the average consumer is spending over $245.76 on Mother's Day.
I got that beat.
What?
No, but see, look. I will tell you. I mean, are you talking about new me or old me? Old me. It's whether or not you have the money or you don't have the money. So I will tell you this. In my relationship, I am the dream killer. My wife is the dreamer. So the whole weekend was planned by my wife. The whole weekend. So she's the dreamer. And look, when I talk about a spender, I hope people don't start to get this opinion that I think the spender is like a bad person or anything along those lines. They're not the bad person. I'm not
a bad person at all.
You're not a bad person.
No, I'm not a bad person. But
some days I just don't like you, but you're not a bad person.
Well, likable and a bad person is two different things.
So I will tell you, my wife makes my days and my weekends better. So like we went wine tasting, we went to
How much is wine tasting? Give me the figures as you're going down these activities.
So you're talking about wine tasting was like $25 a pop, and I know the numbers. Then we went to a French restaurant, Michelin star, that was $210.
For someone as unfortunate as myself to go wine tasting, $25 a pop. Does that mean each wine that you're tasting is $25?
No. You get to taste Temecula and $25 for tasting. Now we did it on the slide, and we just tasted. We shared a tasting, so it was $25. Then we got some, cheese and crackers to go with it, what have you. Then we went to a French restaurant that was like $210. It was a Michelin star where we did some more wine pairing. Then the next day for Mother's Day, we went to another French restaurant at Voila, and that was another $200-300. And then that doesn't even include the gift I got. Now I did go cheap on the gift. I for Mother's Day, and here's my thinking, and hear me out. Mother's Day is not birthday. Her birthday is in June. So I gotta go cheap on Mother's Day. You can't outdo birthday, and it's gonna be fresher on mine. So I go 50 to 100 on Mother's Day, and then I go a little bit more expensive. See, when you a saver, you got to think about these kind of things.
Let's back it up. How you just rolled off. You went to two different restaurants and dropped $100 at each, over $100 at each restaurant. Now, was this something that you guys had already planned, or this is something that spurred the moment?
No, it's not spur of the moment. It is based upon our budget and what we can afford. So I have a budgeting system that we know what we can stay within and what we can go over. And
now,
so
does she know? Does she know the?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So your spouse has to know what the spending limit is. They have to know what the spending limit is. She knows when she's going to get a no from me. If the checkbook goes negative, she knows when she's gonna get a no from me, and and she knows when she's gonna get a yes from me, and what we can afford. And so, if you set it up correctly as the financial leader, your spouse doesn't have to ask you for nada. She knows whether or not we have money to do that or not, and what bucket that's coming from.
So, all right, now you're looking at the calendar, and you're like, all right, it's Mother's Day, because you've already you start probably already plotting for next year's Mother's Day. So
I already bought a birthday card and everything. Look,
you're looking at Mother's Day and be like, all right, I know I'm going to do the dinner. We're going to do the wine tasting, and I'm going to get her a gift. What'd you spend on the gift?
Like I said, I think it was like a little less than $100. But see, that comes out of a specialized account. The gift comes out of a specialized account. It's called, and we'll get into this, it's called the pay cash account. It's a gift account. I put $200 a month in my gift account. And so, and that builds up throughout the entire year. So I have virtually $2,400 to buy her gifts or my children's gifts. By the way, our children's gifts come out a family pay cash account. So that's even different in itself. That's separate. We have a travel account. We have an entertainment account. We have all these different accounts. And so I basically pull the money from these different accounts. And if we have money in the accounts, great, let's do it. If we do not have money in the account, we Netflix and chilling. So don't care if it's Mother's Day. So you had the Mother's Day gift. Now, is the kids in on the gift? No. The kids. I'm the father. Now, there's a survey that said most mothers, about 75, and maybe your wife's part of the 25% that choose other. About 75% of mothers in U.S. prefer a nice home-cooked meal, a gift made by, or just some flowers, but not expensive flowers, for their Mother's Day. They don't want their kids to go above beyond. Now, that's kids. Kids. You and I are both husbands. I'm not a father. You are a father. So when it comes to taking care of mom, I don't think my wife expects anything from their kids, but she's expected a gift. And she's expecting a gift. She's expecting a gift from me. Now that's because she's a spender / dreamer. She's a spender / yes. She wants something. Okay. I'm the dad. She'll be like, "Oh, what do you want?" Nothing. Now let's flip it back on Father's Day. So on Father's Day, are you expecting a gift? Why? You gonna use my money to buy me something that I could have bought myself? Is that now? How long you've been a father for? How long now? Man, since 2008. Okay, when I became a father. Since Obama came in office. So since Obama came into office, I became a father. The Obama administration. It's the first time the Croom administration started. Exactly. The administration started at the same time as Barack. So that's when you first. Did you expect to give your first Father's Day? No. And why not? Because I was broke. Okay. And your wife was broke. We ain't had no money, man. Like that's when you had to start off, really being a saver. And that was when I would tell you back in 2008, when our communications about money was just beginning, and it could have went left or it could have went right. And for a while there, it was going left. Okay. And it wasn't until I want to say 2009, 2010 that we started getting on the same page. And then I started teaching what I did for myself to my clients, as far as, getting on the same page so that she knows where I'm feeling and making sure that we work in unison. So what I want to make sure here, and that was why I wanted to take this episode to really explain spender and the saver. Again, as a spender, we need to work on communicating with our spouses why we are doing what we're doing, when we're going to say no, and make sure that it's clear. I have had people who literally have $50,000 just sitting in their bank, and their wives are wondering why they can't take that trip to wherever, when we're sitting on $50,000, and they can't articulate why they're sitting on $50,000. And to be honest with you, I kind of like tease them about it. Like, what exactly do you need $50,000 in the bank for? What is that for? Right? Like,
So, even if a tsunami hits where you live, you ain't gonna need $50,000.
Can't make a boat out of the $50,000. You can't, you can't dry yourself. Maybe you could dry yourself off with the money. If you took it out of the bank, you could probably dry yourself off with the money. But I understand what you're saying.
So they're like, oh, well, I need 6 to 8 months, but you don't need it necessarily sitting in the bank. So the money in the bank should be money that your family has access to. There should be an emergency savings, pay cash, travel, and emergency savings shouldn't be no more than $5,000. And then whatever you guys decide for travel, this, that, and the other, that is money for your spender to spend to make your life better. Because let's be honest, before her, you was playing video games on the couch, and that was a fun weekend for you.
That was it.
Still is.
That was it. If you're lucky, it still is, Antonio. It could still be your weekend. It could still just be your weekend. You're just, taking care of yourself, and it's easy that way.
Yeah. And I want to also remind people that, when you met your little spender, when you was just dating, that was cute, right? You went from being on the couch playing video games to going wine tasting or doing things, going for a walk down the Riviera, doing all kinds of different little stuff, spending all kind of money, which was fine when you was dating because, hey, I can splurge.
Taking pictures of it, posting on Instagram. Look how happy my life is. I'm doing these things. And then we're talking about now you're in a full-time relationship.
And she constantly reaching in my pockets to pay for all the different things. Meanwhile, I'm trying to build up these assets and all this wealth to prepare for my family for war. And she talking to me about decorating the house with a plant.
Well, she works though, yeah?
She does.
But why is it your pocket? Isn't it y'all's pockets?
No. Her money. First of all, the way I look at it is this. Now, if you both make about the same money, it's y'all's. If it's unequal amounts of money.
All right.
It's Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. It's not our money when it's Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. It's Will's money. Come on.
It's Independence Day. It's
not our money.
It's Independence Day. I didn't see you at Men in Black.
I didn't see you in none of that. Okay, Jada, you put a little something in there. Got it.
I see what you're saying. You have I Am Robot and Jason's lyric money. So Minister Society money and Bad Boys money. I understand.
And I know this is a separate conversation, but some people will try to say, well, if you both go to work, then it's equal. No, it is not. That's a separate conversation. No, it is not. No.
So does it mean, okay, let me ask you this. So now if you're the one that's making the most money, do you automatically become the dream killer?
So I would say that should be your role. However, I have seen it where the wives are the dream killers. And I think that's a tough position to be in. I've seen it both ways where you as a man are making the most money, but you're the dreamer. And the wife has to tell you who's making the most money that you can't spend your money. Now, men typically okay with that because we typically listen to our wives. But when it's flipped and the wives are making more money and they're the spenders, it's sometimes been pretty hard for a dude to tell a wife who has come out of fighting men and this, that, and the other. And now I got to come home and listen to another man tell me I can't spend my money.
So in other words, you're telling Jay-Z's being told what he can do with his Rockefeller money.
I don't know who Jay-Z is. But if Beyonce was married to someone other than maybe Jay-Z, and she was spending all the money.
If she's married to D'Angelo, she's like, boy, put your clothes on, and I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna wear. These are the clothes I bought for you to put on, and I'm gonna let you know how it feels. I'm gonna let you know how it feels. So
you think Stedman telling Oprah anything?
Oh.
Stedman ain't telling Oprah nothing. During COVID, she made him sleep out in the casita in the little house in the back. Hey, You went out today.
But like what you had said, like most men, and that's the point that you had made, that most men they'll take the lead of the woman of whatever, even if she's not making as much money, but he just realized that he doesn't want to have the fight. Whereas I remember, at a point once upon a time where I was making more than my wife, and I am the dreamer in the relationship, and I was the spender in that relationship. I'm still the spender in that relationship. And I would listen, and I still listen to my wife because she's better at math than me. She's definitely better at math than me. So I'm not adding up what I'm already spending. She's kind of already, she's got the numbers in front of her, and she's like Rain Man, put the number. Well, if you're going to only make this is not going to be. Oh, wait a minute. Christmas is coming. We're trying to go back home. We're trying to visit these people. We're trying to go on. And then I have oh yeah, I forgot. I can't buy Disneyland right now. I need to go ahead and tone it back. So whereas now we're in a situation where she's making more than me, where I am still the spender, but we both have our separate accounts.
Okay.
We both have separate accounts. We have an account together, and we also have our own account, because I ain't gonna have it just as all my money. You know what I'm saying? But she has her own separate account. She has an account that we join together, and I have my own. So we have several different accounts where we have money like that. Whereas if I was going to buy a gift for her, she wouldn't be buying herself a gift. Whereas with your situation, you have a gift, and she's going to buy you a gift. It's pretty much you buying yourself a gift. So you're like, daddy doesn't need a Father's Day gift.
I'll just go and get it if I really wanted it.
However, I do. What about birthdays with you?
Look, you know what I care about as a father and a husband? I care that my wife is happy and my children are safe and that we have enough money and we're moving in the right direction and everyone has all their needs and wants taken care of. That is what I care about. And so I don't care about a party. Like, I do want a big party when I turn 50, but overall, if I want something, I'll just go and buy it, and I'll get on Amazon and get it, and it's done. That is not, and this is another topic that is not how I feel special. Mm-hmm. You buying me a gift doesn't, what makes me feel special? You looking at me telling me I'm the most wonderful man and your life would be miserable without me. That's what makes me feel special. Mufasa is what makes me feel special.
I'm so tired. Well, that's good for you. I need the gift. I need the gift. I need to let me know. Granted, even if I bought myself the gift, I need to have the gift. I need the grandioso part. Also, remember, I am the only child, so I would like to be reminded that how special I am. I would like to have the party, and even if I won't even ask for a gift, I still want one. That's how crazy I am.
Because you're the dreamer. Because you're the dreamer.
I don't. You want me? Do I want a party? No, but it'd be nice. Do I need it? No, but I would like. I'm going, and I'm gonna wear the best shit I'm wearing. I'm gonna wear the best outfit I can wear. You know what I'm saying? Do I need any of these things? No, but do I want them? Sure, I absolutely do. And I might be a little pissy about it if I don't get a gift. You know what I'm saying? I might have a little stink about me, but I might have to go pray and meditate if I don't get my way. Because I also have to remember that I'm grown and I have to move forward. And it's not always about me. But that's just a little bit of me, of being a dreamer and being a spender and spoiled and a baby about things. So yeah, I definitely understand that. Whereas in those things that you did say are very important. I would always be more than happy that with my wife telling me that I am the most wonderful man in the world and there's nothing else. But if I got my health and all those things, fine. But I would like the new PS5. I would like, because that's kind of like, when Christmas happens and the next day after Christmas and someone's wearing something new, be like, oh, because I still have these conversations with friends like, oh, what did your wife get you? Or what did you, because women have a conversation, what did he get you? Especially early in their relationships, people's always asking other people, what did they get? I understand people should mind their own business. They should worry about what's on in their own house, but I always like to have something to report if someone's asking me for a report. Because I don't want them to feel like, oh, your wife didn't get you nothing. Did you get her something? Yes, because I'm not a piece. I did get her something. Did she get you something? Don't worry about it. The answer is no. Anniversaries. Do y'all celebrate your anniversaries with gifts?
Only because she wants to.
How long y'all been together?
Man, since we got married in 2005, so coming up in July, 17 years.
Okay,
and we've been together since 2000, so it's 22 years together, married 17.
22 years of. Okay, so let's just say.
Let's
talk about.
Why do I need to buy a gift?
Let's talk about. Let's talk about the paperwork involved. Let's not worry about the 22. Let's not worry about I like you a little bit. Let's have some we don't have to use a condom type of stuff. Let's just worry about paperwork. People saw me sign paper. There's pictures. We're documented. If you go missing, I am held responsible. I will be called in as prime suspect. Let's just talk about the 17 years. So y'all do not do gifts.
We do, because she wants to.
Why do you not care? And the same reason you don't care is the same reason for like a Father's Day gift.
I mean, I'll do it for her because it makes her happy, and which is what I do a lot of things for, to make her happy. But like, do I necessarily, like, my wife has to go out on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm thinking in my head? Well, if we go on Valentine's, it's the most expensive day. Why can't we celebrate it on February 15th, February 16th, when nobody else is celebrating it?
Well, the February 15th is National Side Chicks Day. You can't celebrate on that day.
But me as a married couple, I can. I ain't got no side chick.
But here's the thing. But you being as a married man, you can celebrate that Wednesday. You can celebrate that Tuesday. You can celebrate that Monday. You don't have to. We don't have to be a slave to Hallmark, because that's really what it is.
Tell my wife that, Mike. Tell my wife that.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a dreamer, but I'm a male dreamer. She's a female dreamer, which I think is completely different. I think it's completely different. Now, however, I can't even really put myself in a position to think how a woman would think. I would just know that they are expecting something. They are expecting to get when it comes to anniversary.
She gets a gift for her anniversary. She picks. So we've had.
Wait, she picks the gift?
Yes, she does.
She picks the gift that she wants.
She gives me options of gifts.
Oh my God.
Bruh, you are talking to a man who don't even know his own wants. You expect me to know your wants? No.
Well, you don't have wants.
Exactly.
You don't.
So why am I going to know your wants? I don't even know my wants.
All right.
I'm not even completely dialed in to what I want, other than wine and my children and wife to be happy. Other than that.
But you knew this going in, that this is the type of person you're going to be with forever. You're going to marry this person, and you're okay with it. None of this was surprise.
You know what? At 27, when we're young, bruh, like, I don't know if we really understood what it was like to be in a relationship. I don't know if I expected what I expected or knew what I knew. I know I told my wife what I was going to be about, and it's been clear, and that has saved my marriage time and time again. I call it the bylaws of our marriage. And so she knew who I was because I told her, and I told her I was about my money. And I told her I was about providing for the family. And I told her I was a flirt. And I told her I wanted 2 kids. And I told her all these things. And this is what she got. And so, I will say this. And, we'll have to wrap it up as far as this. When it comes to money, we need to get on the same page about who is who. Are you the spender? Are you the saver? And understand each other's roles and understand what value each person brings to it and not get upset about it, right? There just has to be boundaries that are set, okay? And so expecting someone to be something that they're not is impossible. Mike is always going to be the dreamer. Expecting him to flip the script all of a sudden is never going to happen, nor is it for my wife. So, having that battle is pointless. I am not a dude who is going to think about you and what you want as far as your gifts. I barely can articulate it for myself. So expect me to remember when we walked by Tiffany's that you pointed at this necklace and said, I like it. And for me to remember that and then go back at some other time between picking up the kids, taking care of stuff around the house, this, that. No, it's not going to happen. So send me your list. I will decide what I will buy from your list, and then it'll be a surprise what you end up getting. That is me. And then I will make sure that it's within my pay cash, my gift account, and we will base upon that so that I can continue to save and put money towards other things that I know that the family needs to do. So what my wife should love me for is, especially being the financial leader in this house, is that I am focused on the big picture of things. All the things, the vacations, the person who's going to need braces, this medical expense may happen, this car expense is going to happen. And I know that we need to have extra amount and we're prepared for, maybe I get laid off. I'm prepared for all these other good things. And my wife, the dreamer, is going to focus in on gift giving and, McKenna has a project on Monday, and sometimes I work on that too, but she is more in tune with these things. And I always say we come together like Voltron.
You just happen to be the head.
Huh?
You happen to be the head, and she's the hand that's in the pocket.
She's the hand in the pocket. In my head, I always say I am the head of our household because I do run the financials of this, that, and the other. It's not because I have something between my legs. It's just, that was the deal that we went into. So everyone has to decide that for themselves. But like we always say, you got to know your role, figure out your role, and then try to play it as well as you possibly can so that you guys can do great things.
Amen. And with that, I think we'll just wrap it up for this today's episode with money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, money is funny. Definitely when you're talking about husband and wife. Your significant others, it gets real funny.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we just know that Armond is a very God-behind man. He knows it's better to give than receive. He was very easy to shop for Christmas, and he's very thankful to get what he has. I'm Michael Anthony.
I'm Armond Croom, certified financial planner, baby, and representing Croom Financial and the Financial Effect.
Come back and join us again with Money is Funny. Well, next week, we'll be talking about getting that car.
All right.
Getting that car. All right, y'all. Y'all be
good. Music by Stream Beats.
Universe Media Mastering. Your audio more listenable.